Hey, look, I already know that you don't have enough time and you feel like you're chasing your tail and you are held hostage by your schedule and your calendar. I get it. I know your schedule is robbing you of your happiness, your freedom, and ultimately robbing you of your success and wealth. But get this, you will not believe how these time management strategies will change your life, increase your success, happiness, and freedoms. I am truly going to rock your world in this video today in a great way with these life-changing strategies on successful time management. They will lead you to greater levels of success, happiness, and freedoms in your life. It isn't about simply checking off tasks every day. It's about strategic allocation of your most valuable asset to align with your highest aspirations and goals. So welcome to Coach's Corner. I am Coach Calloway, and for over 30 years, I have coached elite performers, athletes, top executives, CEOs, and teams to reach unparalleled levels of success in their life and business. But real quickly, please help us out and go ahead and subscribe right now. Hit that subscribe button to this channel and to our YouTube channel or wherever you're watching this at, and allow us to bring this life-changing content, elite performance strategies, success principles, habits, and behaviors to you for free. They will impact and enhance your life and your business in a significant way. And this is all brought to you by the Elite Club at CoachCalloway.com. So after subscribing to our YouTube channel, head over to the website and check out the Elite Club. All right. To master your time, you must first stop doing a few things. We live in an age of unprecedented distraction, notification, endless feeds, and time spent on devices being unproductive. Then there's the constant pull of the urgent over the important. These distractions are not just challenging in our lives, they are actually a crisis, and they are a success, happiness, and freedom killer. If you want to achieve anything remarkable in your life and business, if you want to achieve your goals, if you want to see your dreams come true, build a thriving business, master a new skill, optimize your health, or deepen and strengthen your relationships, you must become a ruthless guardian of your time. You must turn off distractions. Do not allow yourself in an environment where there are distractions impacting your mental capacity, your mindset, and your thoughts, and eating up your valuable, most precious minutes every day. It is just too easy to justify the urgent over the important and easy over the difficult. We tell ourselves it was urgent, it just had to be done, and we let all of this take us away from the important. Trust me, these distractions in your life and our lives are eating up and flat stealing the most valuable thing that you own, and that is your time. Make no mistake about it. Your time is the most valuable asset that you have. It is the most valuable thing that you are in possession of, and you own it. It is yours. It's your time. However you choose to spend it is 100% up to you. The harsh truth is this in most of our lives. People are not accomplishing everything they desire or need to accomplish every day. Most people feel like they are constantly chasing their time and their schedule. They're just too busy. They are not productive enough. They are tired of the grind and become frustrated. I bet you feel like you're missing out on things because you don't have enough time to do the things that you truly want to do. It is just a fact. People are victims of their own calendar and are far too distracted today. The right strategy is not working harder or longer. It's about becoming less distracted, and importantly, it's about being smarter and making better choices to manage your time more effectively. Number one, you need to settle this right now. How you spend your time is leading you to your future. This is such an important point. You must place the right priority on your time. It is the most precious, non-renewable resource that you possess. It is far more valuable than anything else you own or are in possession of. Of course, we all protect our money, right? We protect our money. We don't let people come in and steal our money, yet we allow all kinds of things and people to steal our time every day. Why? Because we've not placed the right priority on it. Begin today treating your time as the top priority in your life, as the most precious, non-renewable asset that you own, and begin protecting your time as such. You have control over it. It is your time. You have the choices to make to how you spend it and how you invest it and what you do with it. Think about this. If you've ever lost someone that you love, then you realize how precious time is, right? It is by far the most valuable thing in our lives, so treat it that way. Number two, your time is the only resource that everyone has an equal amount of every single day. Rich people, poor people, highly educated people, the not so educated, we all get the same amount of time every day. Some people spend those precious minutes, those 24 hours in a day, getting richer, getting smarter, getting healthier, stronger, happier, while others are the opposite of all that. They spend their time instead making other people richer and happier and creating more freedoms for others. There is a foundational principle that separates the elite from the average. Your time is your life's currency. You must spend it wisely, and it will lead to success, happiness, and freedoms and wealth in your life if you do that. Don't spend it in the right way, and you're going to give away your time to other things and to other people. See, I grew up poor. My family was dysfunctional. We did not have much success in our family or very much happiness in our family, quite frankly. I didn't have the money and the resources or even really the right examples growing up in my family to give me a head start or to give me a leg up like others around me had. But once I realized these are not the resources that produce success, wealth, happiness, and freedoms. Instead, the resource that mattered was my time. And how I would choose to spend my time is what would ultimately produce the success, wealth, happiness, and freedoms in my life. Once I figured that out, it was game on. I could not be held back. I could not be held down because of the lack of resources or money and those kinds of things. All I needed was to spend my time on the right things. And the best news ever to me was I had the same amount of it as everyone else. Where other people might have had more resources, more money, more opportunity because of their family, I had the same amount of time as all of them. I might not have had as much money, but I sure had the exact same amount of time as everyone else. So I decided that I would protect my time. I would prioritize and value my time, and I would spend my time on things that would produce success, wealth, happiness, and freedoms in my life. You need to start looking at every minute of your day as an investment. You know, Warren Buffett, one of the greatest investors of my generation, of our generation, Warren Buffett said the greatest investment anyone could make is investing in themselves. The more you learn, the more you will earn. You don't have to spend your time on a bunch of foolishness and nonsense. You don't have to spend your time on these things that rob us of our success and happiness and freedoms. We need to spend our time investing in ourselves, improving ourselves. If you don't do that, if you don't invest in yourself, invest in your self-improvement, always seeking growth, wisdom, and knowledge, you are then not going to equip yourself and give yourself the advantages you need. If you're not spending your time in knowledge acquisition, then you will always work for someone who does. Let me say that again. If you don't spend your time improving yourself, seeking knowledge acquisition and skill development, you're going to work for someone who does. People tell me they can't afford investing their time or their money on self-improvement, knowledge acquisition, and skill development. And that's just not true. You have plenty of time and you have plenty of money. You just choose to do something else with it. That's all. Let's compare money and time for some perspective here. You can lose money and get it back. But once your time is gone and once you've wasted and lost time, it's never coming back. It's gone forever. You can earn more money. You cannot earn more time. There is an unlimited amount of money out there that you can go acquire. There is only 24 hours in a single day. It's not about shortage, it's about choices. So when you say you don't have the time, you don't have the money, you don't have this or that or the other thing, again, it's not about the shortage you're saying that you have, it's really about the choices that we're making. Okay, let me give you some very specific success time management principles that you need right now to impact your life in a positive way and to achieve greater levels of success, happiness, wealth, freedoms, and all the things that you want to get out of your life. Number one, invest at least a minimum of 1 hour a day investing in yourself. Every day, learn something new, expand your knowledge. Your knowledge and your skill acquisition is key to success, happiness, and freedoms that you desire. Real success and wealth and happiness is built on what I call the key to success. And the key is spelled as an acronym, KIE. Here's what it stands for. K, knowledge, consistently acquired knowledge that gives you the advantage. I, improvement and investment. Fully commit to self-improvement and investing in yourself every day. And E, execution, strategic application and execution in your performance. You can get access to all of this type of coaching and these principles over at CoachCalloway.com and our Elite Club. I want you to go check it out. And it's literally only $19 a month to be a member of the Elite Club at CoachCalloway.com, or at least, at minimum, choose to subscribe to this YouTube channel and get our free content. Number 2, get clarity. You've got to get clarity. You've got to know your purpose. Before you can spend your time wisely, you need to know what you're spending it on. This sounds obvious, right? But very few people have crystal clear clarity on their true priorities and purpose. So define your non-negotiables. What are those 1, 2, 3 absolute critical outcomes you must achieve this week, in the next month, in the next 90 days, in the next year? Identify those things. Get clarity on those things. Identify your core values. What truly drives you? What is your purpose and those core values in your life? And when your time allocation aligns with your purpose and your values, you will experience fulfillment and success in your life. Identify the one thing question. So how do you do that? That one thing question. If you could only accomplish one thing today, what would that one thing be? What would have the biggest impact on your life today if you achieved it? What would have the most, impact and lead you towards achieving your long-term goals? What is that one thing today that you must prioritize and get done? And start your day by answering that one thing question, and then execute the game plan to achieve it. Number 3, the ruthless elimination principle. You gotta cut through the clutter and get rid of the clutter in your life. You have to have clarity, and then the next step is probably the most difficult for many of us, and it's that ruthless elimination. Most people's schedules are bloated with low-value activities every day. So you gotta audit your time. At least make a commitment right now to audit your time for the next week. For 1 week, track every single minute you spend, and then be brutally honest with yourself. You'll be shocked at where your time is actually going every day. Identify the time wasters in your life. Social media black holes, time on digital devices, just, wasting your precious, valuable asset, your time. On average, people check their phone 96 times a day and spend 5 hours and 24 minutes on a mobile device every single day. That is staggering. That is the average person out there. Think about it, almost 5.5 hours spent on a mobile device, scrolling, doing something on it. How about this one? Unnecessary meetings in business happens all the time. You feel like you're doing something necessary and important because you're having this meeting, but it can be a huge, massive, big time waster. In business, I can guarantee you there are hour-long meetings that should probably only go for 15 minutes. And the next one is hard as well. It's procrastination. Procrastination disguised as busy work. People are great at doing a lot of busy work, staying active and staying busy, and procrastinating the high-value, more important things in their life. You must identify the biggest culprits here. Stop procrastinating the high-value things, the important things, for busy work. Implement the no protocol. Learn to say no. You've got to do this to manage your time more effectively, to lead you to the things you want in life. Say no to the requests that don't align with your priorities or your primary goals and objectives. Say no to the obligations that drain your energy without yielding significant results in your life. Say no to the constant urge to check your phone. Say no to the unimportant. Say no to the things that are just robbing and stealing you of your future success and happiness because it's stealing your time. And this, when you learn to say no, this will free you up to say yes to the essential, important, goal-achieving activities. Number 4, you got to have proper planning and scripting. If you don't have proper planning, a game plan, and script out the things that are important to you, focused immersion on the things that are important, that's going to lead you to achieving what you want to achieve. This is where the true breakthrough can happen in your life. Cal Newport coined this term deep work, professional activities performed in a state of distraction-free concentration. I call it my priority productivity block on my schedule. These are the periods of time where your priorities and important work happens. They need to be scheduled, and importantly, treat these blocks of time as non-negotiable appointments. This is where you tackle your most complex, important priority activities. During this time, remove all distractions, turn off all notifications, close unnecessary tabs, inform others you are unavailable. Don't get distracted by emails, texts, and phone calls or people. This is not being rude. It's respecting your own time and productivity. For proper planning and scripting, I would recommend maybe you use the Eisenhower matrix to create your schedule every day. You can divide your daily schedule into 4 quadrants. The top left is where your urgent and top priority items go. These are the items that you do first without interruption or distraction. They are the most important things. The top right, a little less urgent, but still critically important, and they must get done. The bottom left, these are activities you can delegate. Delegation allows you to collapse time frames and compound your efforts. And then the bottom right is you delete it from your schedule. You need to get rid of it, delete it altogether. Possibly the most important part of this whole exercise, to look at your schedule every day. If it's not leading you towards achieving your goals, then delete it. Stop allowing it to waste your most valuable asset, your time. Once you have your day mapped out in these quadrants, then you can use it to schedule your time and create your calendar for the day. And then, importantly, hold yourself accountable to following it. And by the way, we have a very important playbook out at coachcalloway.com called Winning and Successful Time Management Playbook. I want to highly recommend that you go get a copy of that playbook and supplement this coaching with that playbook. And man, it's going to set you up for success and freedom in your life. Here's the number 5 thing I want to talk to you about. You need to be batching and automating. So the batching and automation advantage is this. Elite performers don't just work hard, they work smart by leveraging efficiency. Batch similar tasks. Instead of answering emails sporadically throughout the day, dedicate specific blocks of time where you're going to attack your emails. And that's where that block of time is specifically for responding to emails or handling calls. Group administrative tasks together in one block. This reduces context switching back and forth, which is a huge drain on people's time. And then automate where possible. Look for repetitive tasks that you can automate with software and tools. There's so much good software and tools out there that are absolutely free to use. Technology can be your ally and your friend when it comes to time management. And then delegate effectively. You don't have to do everything yourself. Identify the tasks that can be delegated to others, whether it's a team member, a virtual assistant, even a family member. Learn to trust and empower others through delegating some tasks and things that need to get accomplished to other people to free up your valuable time. Number 6, strategic energy management, fueling your focus. Time management isn't just about the clock, it's about managing your energy. You can't perform at an elite level if you're constantly exhausted, stressed out, and unfocused. It's about mind, body, and spirit. It all must be humming along and must be in line. Prioritize things like sleep. That's got to be non-negotiable. You need at least 7 hours, maybe 7 or 8 hours of quality sleep every night. It's not a luxury. It's a performance enhancer. Look, movement and working out and nutrition, these things are important as well. Incorporate regular physical activity in your day, stretching, working out, doing something active, going to the gym. Fuel your body with, activity and nutritious food and hydration. Hydration is so important. We all should be drinking more water. All this matters. It means a lot, not just for the physical benefits, but for, very importantly, the mental benefits that it brings, because you're now more focused and energized and feeling like you can do more and be more effective by increasing your energy. Another part of that is your spirit and your being spirit and your mind and your recovery. All of these things work together. I believe it's vital that, that you connect your spirit with your Creator. Spend time in prayer and meditation every day. Spend a few minutes with God and just pray and start your day with thanksgiving and gratitude, and just ask God to be a part of your day and to think through your mind and to lead you and to give you energy. Connecting your spirit with your Creator is very important in my life. It's not a waste of time. It's an investment in a sustainable high performance. Altogether, when you're doing this, you're fueling, again, your mind, your body, and your spirit, and it will improve your performance, your focus, and your effort, and ultimately your results. So in my daily schedule, I'll just give you a glimpse in real briefly. I'll start the day with what I call a growth and development block period of time on my schedule. This period or this block of time is the first thing when I wake up. Schedule time for prayer, get my spirit connected. Then I move on to my body. I do a cold plunge, red light therapy. I work out, I stretch. That's kind of my physical body enhancement, block of time. And then I have a personal development time. This is where I invest in my self-improvement, knowledge and skill acquisition, and improve myself every day. That, again, going back to that key principle that I outlined earlier. And then number 7, measure your performance. Course correct is important. If you're not measuring performance, you're not going to improve. It's such a critical step that often gets overlooked, and it's so essential for sustained success. When performance is measured, performance improves. You should write that down. When performance is measured, performance improves. Create and shrink time intervals on how often you measure and evaluate your performance. So don't wait to the end of the week because you've wasted the whole week. Don't even wait to the end of the day because you may have wasted the whole day. Set up, time, maybe 5 minutes every hour or every other hour where you're going to evaluate your performance and where you spent your time, so that if you need to make a correction, you do it at the end of an hour, not the end of a day or a week or a month. Make sure your actions are still aligned with your ultimate goals is the purpose of that. And then number 8, be intentional and purposeful. Remember, success isn't about luck. It's about intentionality. It's about purpose. It's about becoming the architect of your own time. It isn't about becoming more productive. It's about reclaiming your freedom, reducing stress, and ultimately building a life that truly aligns with your highest aspirations and goals. You have one life, and every minute of it is a choice. You get to choose what to do with that minute of time. So choose wisely. The choice is yours. Start today. Implement just one of these strategies this week and watch the positive ripple effect. If you're ready for a deep dive and to truly master your time and unlock elite performance, now do me a favor. Go ahead and like this video, and importantly, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Go check out that Elite Club when you get a chance, and then share it with someone. Share our YouTube channel with someone today. I would appreciate that so much. So thank you for watching. Go out there and make every minute count. Your future self will thank you. And always remember, make plays, not excuses. Go be elite. Until next time, God bless.
I'm talking C-O-A-C-H. C-O-A-C-H, Coach Calloway. He goes Super Saiyan when he hit the stage. Never make excuses, all we make is plays. We just make deep plays. Talking C-O-A-C-H.